the number of children in Japan is its lowest since 1950 figures released by the Internal Affairs Ministry. Says there are just over 40.6 million children in the country under the age of 14. Japan's falling birth rate and high life expectancy replacing huge pressures on public spending and resulting in labor shortage. Our global population correspondent Stephen Hegerty has been looking into the story. This is part of global trend that we are seeing in all advanced economics and a lot of developing economics too, and it's dating back to after the war. As more women enter the workforce, they decide to lay having children, and the less children as a result, because the window of opportunity for having children is shorter. What we are seeing in Japan is that this is accelerated. I mean, Japanese government didn't expect to be seeing these numbers until about 2028. So it's accelerating quite rapidly, and that's for various reasons. What happens globally is when we have shocks, especially financially shocks, that leads to people to step back and decide maybe it's not the time to have a child now. We saw that in the 2008 crash, saw that in the late 90s in Asia, and we saw it during the pandemic. So these patterns are definitely accelerating. And what tends to happen, what happened after 2008 is people don't go backwards. Once society decides to have less children, they do not tend to then go back to having more later. I mean, over the years, I cannot forget images I'd seen of children sitting at their mother desk, under the desks in the workplace in Japan, because these like childcare are not necessarily readily available. The whole structure and system of the workplace isn't necessarily tailored for a woman to be able to have this support network.